power forward. Let's meet your Houston Rockets. Starting at small forward, standing 6'5", number 25, Garrison Matthews. At guard, 6'4", number 3, Kevin Porter Jr. At forward, 6'4", number 8, Jason Tate. At guard, 6'3", number 10, Eric Gordon. At center, 6'10", number 35, Christian Wood. The head coach for your Houston Rockets is Stephen Silas. Man, let's hear it.
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Brandon Ingram is an all-star talent, but then again, this is what he expected would happen. He said, confidence got me this far. Even with my build, I always had it. I think I have greatness in me, and I'm not going to stop until I'm the best. He certainly is well on his way to fulfilling that prophecy, Kevin.
Tremendous, David. Thank you for that. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, we've got Brandon Ingram. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Jones. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Graham in at the 1. And for the Rockets, they've got Gordon. Matthews out there with Jason Tate. Then it's Porter. And it's Wood in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
Now here's Matthews. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And here is Graham. To the paint. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Jonas Valanciunas, the big fella dominating in the paint.
Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Porter. 8 points his last outing. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
Pelicans ball.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the first. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
One goes on Wood. And Greg with Devontae Graham, you know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
I mean, he's a solid three-point shooter who believes he can make any shot. About 2/3 of his shots all come from outside, so you know exactly what you're getting with him.
And that one falls for Graham. And Graham drops them both. Rockets have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Now here's Graham. Last game we saw him score 13. Driving to the basket. Takes it off the glass.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Porter passes to Wood. Back to Porter. Outside Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. Over Hart. And it's Gordon missing. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And it's Gordon missing. And the Pelicans with the possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Ingram from deep. And they'll get another chance. They get the rebound. And Valanciunas kicks to Graham. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Graham's got 6.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And so it's New Orleans with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after this break. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Alexander Walker and Ingram share wing duty. Then there's Hayes, and it's Marshall in at the power forward position. It's hard to see anything but a ton of potential when you look at a player like Jackson Hayes.
Well, Kevin, just consider everything he's done already. Pulling down double-doubles, shooting at a high percentage. He makes the most of every touch he gets, and he's only getting better.
The Rockets shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And thus far, really not their year when you talk about free throw shooting. Only around a 70% clip on the season. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Garrett Temple has checked in for Ingram. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And what a value Garrett Temple can be. A smart veteran, Steve, who eats up minutes.
You know, I was surprised more teams didn't go after Temple in free agency. He has always been a nice contributor, a player coaches love to have on the roster.
And we're we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Christopher, no good.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Lewis on the wing. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Kicks it to Temple. The pass to Lewis. Three-pointer. The shot will not fall. And the Rockets take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Pass to Marshall. Now here's Lewis. Porter pulls it in. To the middle. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Tice.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Pass to Temple. Here's Alexander Walker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Marshall. Good on the 13-footer.
Marshall.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Passes it to Şengün. Over Hayes. And it's blocked. Here's Alexander Walker. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Porter looking it over. Down low. It's deflected. Şengün. And it's blocked. And so it's New Orleans. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They lead by 11. Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. Get those high precision looks. Good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
And Kenny, what do you have to say about the Rockets?
Shaq, was anyone boxing out? I mean, if they didn't box you out like this, you got 50 just on offensive rebound. I mean, they got to put bodies on bodies. More fundamental.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Devontae Graham. What a contribution.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Gordon is out there at quarter. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Matthews in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Stephen Silas. Here's Gordon, and Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Ingram passes to Graham. The tray, the putback, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. That's a hard pivot for a team that until last season was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid, presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And he can't get the first one. David Wabas checked in for Kevin Porter. And he can't hit the second.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Gordon the best in Waba. Here's Wood. Tate kicks to Gordon. Six on the shot clock. There's the three. Pelicans pull it in. Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Gordon with it. Now Valanciunas defending, and the basket by Gordon.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against, and he was undeterred.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And one thing that's obvious from interviews and social media is that Brandon Ingram has a terrific work ethic.
Yeah, this is a guy who really knows the value of hard work. It seems like he's always putting in hours at the gym or working on finding new ways to evolve his game.
Switch. Martin's checked in. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for New Orleans. Satoransky comes in for Devontae Graham. Nwaba finds Tate. Satoransky against Matthews. The pass to Wood. Now, here's Tate. He's guarded closely. Over Hart. Tate, no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's off the back rim. No good. It's trailed by 19. And finished off by Martin.
Skying high. One of his advantages as an undersized forward.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Lets the three fly. A putback and staying with the play. Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 12.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Well shot off that time. It's been all about Jonas Valanciunas for the New Orleans Pelicans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals Beautiful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going, Alexander Walker and Ingram share wing duty. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and Satoransky in at the point. He dishes it to Ingram. Shoots from the elbow, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Pelicans lead by 21. Outside Matthews. Here's Porter. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Alexander Walker. Valanciunas against Tice. No good from Valanciunas.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
The kick out to Porter. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Rockets trailed by 21.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pelicans.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Valanciunas.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
The first one falls. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. And Porter drops them both. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
And Porter, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Porter Jr.
Here's New Orleans. To the right side. Hernan Gomez passes to Satoransky. Unloads from 13. That shot is off. And Houston the other way now. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Nwaba. Guarded closer. He gets it in there.
David Nwaba.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Satoransky looking around. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. There is a better game, there is a worse game, but, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.